Let's see. I got all kind of warning messages going. And the thing wants to slide down. Lord. Let's see if it's going to stay. No, it's wanting to slide. Let's see here. So I may just have to hold it. It's been a minute, I do believe, since I've been live. Life has been busy. Life has been crazy for most of us. But I was just sitting here. It's some crazy hour of the night. I think it's about 2 o'clock in the morning Central Time. And I'm just like, got things that I'm just thinking about. Like, girl, if you don't get yourself together. That's basically what I am over here telling myself, because, we do have to encourage ourselves. In the midst of encouraging other people, we have to continue to encourage ourselves, because we will sit back sometimes and the very people that you have encouraged along the way, they've taken your words and they have began to soar. And you would have allowed life to kind of put you on pause. And we don't want life to put us on pause. We don't want the cares of this world to stop us, especially when it's other people's stuff, right? You let other people do other people's business and you stay the course. And I know you're probably saying, Sunshine, that's easier said than done. I know. That's the reason I'm having this regrouping, refocusing session with myself tonight. I am so sorry about this camera. This little tripod thing that I bought, trying to replace the other one, it was a waste of my money, because it does not want to stand on its own. Isn't that what a tripod is supposed to do? And it's already sliding. Like, be still. Woof. Where you going? Let's see if I could just prop it up in a crazy way. Just turn the volume all the way down. Let me say, anytime you make up in your mind to do something, it's always going to be 1,001 obstacles to try to stop you, get in the way. But just look at them as opportunities, and don't you quit and don't you give up. Because this thing want to try to make it difficult. I didn't want to just hold it the entire time. I wasn't planning on being here but a minute. But just fooling with it took about 5 minutes of my time. But basically, I just wanted to get on here just to encourage you not to quit. If you stay consistent and you are committed, and I think that's what I named it, commitment. It's time for us to make a commitment to whatever our goals are, whatever our tasks are. Make a commitment, even if it takes you longer. Like, people may wonder, what's taking you so long? Listen, as long as I'm still moving forward, slow is not the end. As long as you're still moving, as long as you're still going forward, don't let anybody else discourage you because you're moving at a different pace. Sometimes life happens to us. Matter of fact, everyday life is happening to us. It is how we show up. And you just continue to show up until you can get it back together again. Sometimes we want things to be perfect, the stars to all line up, in order for us to do things and to get started, you'll never get started if you wait for it to be perfect. Because you see how if I wanted this right here to be perfect, I wouldn't even be doing it because I'm crooked. Now they trying to give me some. I wanted to go live from my laptop. I've lost my charger. I kept up with that charger the entire time. That last leg from Georgia back to Mississippi. I don't know if I left it in the car, and I don't know. So I'm having to use the phone, but I am not discouraged. And I don't want you to be discouraged. I want to let you know that this is a season right now where historically people are more depressed. Historically, it just feels like doom and gloom. People have lost loved ones. It seems like it's more during the holidays, but I believe that it's just more significant because it is the holidays. And you're just going to have to make a commitment. Make a commitment to yourself that regardless of what's going on, come hell or high water, you are going to stay the course. Whoever is in an uproar and a tizzy, you are going to stay the course. You're going to have people that you're going to encounter that are not going to be good for you. And you're going to try to hold on to these people because of how you feel toward them. But their feelings are not mutual. And so when it is a relationship, a business relationship, a romantic relationship, or whatever type of relationship, if it's not beneficial, snip, snip, cut it. It's time to go. If it causes you more heartache and tears, snip, snip, it's time to go. Because what people will do is they will flip it on you and try to manipulate the situation and make it seem like you're the problem and not them. And it is time in this season for every last one of us to take accountability. Take personal accountability. If you're guilty, take responsibility. Own up to what you did or didn't do and say, you know what? Matter of fact, let me say you an example. I was confronted a couple months ago about did I do something? I did, but it was completely taken out of context. And I was so bothered by it. I allow it to like mess with me because I couldn't believe that someone had basically like I basically lied, really. And the reason I had to pause to say it is because yes, I sent you what you said I sent you, but no, I didn't send it the way that you said I sent it to you. So that's how people can manipulate situations. They'll take a portion of the truth and add it to a lie, an untruth, false information, and create something completely different. And so that's why it bothered me so bad because I'm thinking I would not do that. So people will sometimes cause you to stumble, even fall. But what you do in that fall, what you do in that stumble, and what you do in that fall says a lot about you. Are you going to lay there? Are you going to wallow around in it? Or are you going to dust yourself off, get back up, and keep pressing forward? No need to try to get revenge because the best revenge is what? Success. So when they tried to stop you and failed, you succeeded. When you stumbled and even may have fallen, but got back up, you succeeded. So as long as you don't quit, you trust and believe, count it as a success. So make a commitment to yourself that you're going to continue on, you're going to stay the course, you're going to make a commitment to change. If anything that you're doing, if it's not beneficial, if it's not part of the goal, if it's not the vision, snip, snip, you got to cut it and let it go. Okay? So it's a few things. Like this video could have been divided up into a lot of videos. And I know that's all part of making content. But tonight, this is just a heartfelt video. This is just me sitting here thinking. Okay? So you may see this broken up into some videos or some reels or shorts or something in the near future. But right now, this is just sunshine, getting back in the groove of things, going live. I've been from Georgia to Tahoe to Vegas to back to Georgia. Like I made a full circle and then back to Mississippi. So I have to do a quick reel on that. And I knew nobody was going to really be on here, and that's fine. This is just a session for me. To say, even though you don't see me, it doesn't mean I quit. Okay? If you don't see me, pray for me. But my goal is that you continue to see me, or you start to see me on a more consistent basis. That's going to be my commitment. I've made it before and somehow allowed life to cause me to stumble. Other people's stuff, my thoughts, sometimes even my mindset. And I'm like, I don't know. But I'm getting back to my affirmations. I'm getting back to the morning show. I'm getting back to the I said affirmations, the awarenesses, the monthly awarenesses, information, motivation, inspiration, empowerment, all of that. Like, this is what I love to do. And if you would do it for free, then that means you need to be doing it. Like, if you love doing it and you could do it for free, then that means that's your passion, pretty much. So my pain has become my passion. I've spent a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of tears on my pillow, because of things that I have encountered, things that I have been through, things that have been taken from me. That sometimes you feel like you are not going to get them back. But God is faithful, and He is going to restore every single thing that the enemy has stolen from me. And I'm going to stand on that. And I want you to stand on that, because when I know for sure that we've all been through something, we're all going through something, but in the midst of it, we're also becoming that new person, with a new mindset, with a new heart. And it's exciting to see you becoming. It's exciting to look back over your journey, to witness the people who stand with you and support you, even when it hurts. That's when you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do. When people are standing with you, even when it's hurtful and painful for them, but because they believe in you, they're standing with you. And for that, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful if you have someone that's standing in the gap with you, that's praying for you, that's interceding on your behalf. So, the computer done timed out and put me in the dark. So anyway, just know that God is with you. Don't quit. What else was I gonna say? Don't run behind familiar people. Like, we have a select group of people that we just want to support us. Don't run behind familiar. Because you got global attached to you, baby. You got global. So you worrying about the appetizer and you got a 5-course meal. 5 course and you worrying about the appetizer. Don't worry about the appetizer. Because you're thinking small. Look at the big picture, and global is it. And I don't know if I'm speaking to you because I'm not speaking to everybody. Global ain't for everybody. Local ain't for everybody, because some people just want to be on the sidelines, and that's okay too. Because if you in the game, guess what you need? Cheerleaders on the side. So just know your role and know your place. Where do you belong? On the side? Are you the manager? Are you the coach? Are you the quarterback, the wide receiver, the forward? What is Joshua? They call him last man. Why I can't think of that boy's position? He gonna kill me too. I know defender. They call him the wall, the man, center back. Are you the center back? Couldn't think of that soccer term. I did say forward. Couldn't think of center back or goalie. What are you? Just know your role. Get in your lane, stay in your lane, because we need all hands on deck to win this thing. What my boss say, teamwork makes the dream work. She loves that phrase. Teamwork makes the dream work. So we all have a place, and it's all important. That's why they say treat the CEO and the janitor the same, because it's all important. So what's my next point? Business. My nerves are so bad with some businesses that I'm trying to do business with. First of all, why is my car still in the shop? Hadn't been touched. It's okay if it's still in the shop and you're doing something to it, tinkering around with it, but it's still there and I'm still stranded and it's still at the shop. So I have a problem with that. Communication. Please tell me what's going on with my car. Then call people back. Like, if you're in business and you say that you're a business, the right thing to do is to communicate. I had to call them and then call them again. That's not how you do stuff. You don't do people like that and then expect for them to be okay with it. So if we're a business, you're a business, whatever type of business you're in, be about your business, because it says a lot about you and who you are, and that's your brand. And speaking of a brand, this young lady told me the other day, she said, Sunshine, you have really built a brand. I was like, what? Have I? Because Han said, I've been sitting over on the sideline. Look, I've been knowing my role here lately. My role has been to get me together, to get me back together, to get my house in order. And when I say house in order, I'm talking about up here. I'm trying to get this in order up here because it's been all over the place. Joshua, we all need to be asleep. What's wrong with us over here? This little tripod is working my nerves. My head cut off. But I've been over here trying to get this together right here. Thank God for my assistant. She been holding it down for a sister over here. And we ain't missed a beat. I be having tasks to do. She just go on without me. I say, girl, you got it. You don't even need me. So yeah, so she's been doing a great job. I'm so thankful for her. And like I said, she does an amazing, amazing job. I told her, don't ever leave me. Don't ever leave me, because we growing, baby. We growing. Just what is you doing? You hungry? I didn't get that much of this today. Lord, the grocery bill was $250 today, and I still got to go back to the grocery store. All right, so what else was I gonna say? Let me see about the business. Did I say stay loyal to yourself? Be true to yourself, and you don't have to be loyal to things that are damaging to you. I hope I started out with that, because you know that's one of the main things got me going. The fact that we stay so loyal to people that don't deserve it. And then they try to flip the script on us. That's a no-go. Snip, snip. I think I did start with that one. Be true to yourself. Love yourself. Speak words of encouragement over yourself. And then I think I started with this too. Y'all have to forgive me, because I was thinking a lot. Sometimes, like I said, you start and you're just trailblazing through, setting examples, doing things. People are taking little snippets from you, asking your advice and your opinion, and before you know it, they're like soaring, and here you are, just stopped, not moving forward. That's not what we're doing in this season. Don't stop, keep going. I think I started with that. And then according to Google, so I looked up Google, because I think a lot of times fear is what stops us from doing things. Fear in that those insecurities, they'll stop us. So it says do not fear like 365 times according to Google in the Bible. Because I looked it up right before I left, so I couldn't verify. That's what I'm saying, according to Google. And I'm like, that's every day. That's one time for every day of the year. So what we not going to do is we not going to fear. We're not going to fear what other people think about us. We're not going to fear failure. We're not going to fear success. We're not going to fear our own thoughts. Like our own thoughts will stop us. And we're not going to be bothered with that. That's a no-go in this season. Y'all, we have a short period of time left in 2022, and we need to make it all about who? You. And so, what are you going to do in this last stretch of 2022? What are you going to do? Fear not. And if you don't have fear, then that means you can conquer anything. Fear is what stops you. Fear is what slows you down. Fear is what keeps you just hiding out in the bed, in the corner, in the fetal position, boo-hooing, snotting, and crying. That's what fear will do for you. But we not about to fear. And I'm going to be the first one to admit, a few months ago, fear was all over me. All over me. Until I came to my senses. And I said, girl, what are you doing? Fear not. And press forward. So that was one of the things. And then, it's all in our perspective. How do you see things? And are you going to look at whatever is happening as obstacles or opportunities? Like I told you, when you stumble and maybe possibly fall, what is your perspective when you're looking down? Like, okay, I can stay looking at this ground, or I can look up and I can reach for that direction. Or you could stay in this position right here, looking down, feeling sorry for yourself, rolling around, wallowing in the mess. I call it the cesspool. But we're not doing that. We're looking up, and we're going to get up, and we're going to press forward. Even if you crawling, don't crawl like this, crawl like this. Crawl until you can walk. Walk until you can run. Run until you can fly and soar. Just don't stop. I'm so sorry. This thing is cutting my head off. To some people, that's probably distracting. Whew. I don't even know what that says. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. And just to sum it up, pretty much. I made a commitment to myself. I am going to continue. Just to sum it up, it's just that simple. I made a commitment to myself that I'm going to continue in spite of the fear that I had, in spite of the manipulating people that have negatively affected my life recently, my past that has tried to come and haunt me. I have made a commitment to continue. My limiting beliefs, I have made a commitment to continue. My financial situation, I have made a commitment to continue. Because my friend said, girl, I thought you had won the lottery. I ain't bit more won the lottery. I was out there running around on a wing and a prayer. You hear what I'm telling you? A wing and a prayer, because doors were open for me. You can come stay here. My sister said, stay as long as you need to stay. Now, after I've been there for a few days, she probably was ready for me to go. But that's most people. Most people only want company for a short period of time, and that's okay. I was thankful that I was able to go stay by both of their homes and felt super comfortable at both of their homes. Then my friend drove me. She drove me from here to there. Then my sister drove me from there to there. I was so fortunate for majority of the trip not to have to pay for a hotel. And I did spend some money now, don't get me wrong, but it was just something that I needed to do in that season. I needed to get away. And I thought that I was going to come back and I was going to be so like ready to go, and so much clarity and guidance and wisdom and all kinds of stuff. I was like, really? But I would do it all over again. Matter of fact, I would do it differently this time, but I'm definitely going to do it again, period. Because I feel like I need to. Period. I feel like I need to do it again. Just because I'm still seeking something. I'm still seeking something, and I can't run. So that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to run from anything. I'm actually just seeking something. So it's all in your perspective. Whenever I get where I'm going, I'm still there, and crap still tried to follow me. It did actually, but we're making it through. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're making it through. But I made a commitment to continue. And so my next commitment is going to have to be with my consistency, because consistency is what wins the race. You hear what I'm telling you? Consistency is where your growth is. Consistency is where it shows the discipline. You do it even when you don't feel like doing it. You do it when it hurts. Pretty much, you do it when it hurts. The only reason that I didn't do it when I didn't feel like it is because I'm working from a place of authenticity. But you need to see me however. Like, if we're going to grow together, you need to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Period. The good. That's why I'm here right now. I'm here right now looking a hot mess, my head cut off, my camera don't want to act right, the tripod don't want to act right. That's okay. It's okay. We doing it anyway. Cause that's what we doing. We doing it anyway. Still trying to maneuver it like it's really gonna act right after 30 minutes. Ain't gonna do right. Let's see if I can just hold it. Whew. So that's it. That's 30 minutes in. Now it's 31 minutes in. So I'm done. We're just going to make a commitment to ourselves to do better. We're going to make a commitment to ourselves to be consistent. And we're going to stop with the self-sabotaging ways. It's us. We are in our own way of success, of growth, maturity, riches, wealth, relationships, whatever it is. Like, move yourself out the way and you'll be surprised at how fast, and I'm talking to me. Like, I'm talking to me too. Girl, if you don't get about your own way. So let's do this on today. Today is 11/19/2022. I don't know what day you're going to be watching this video. I don't know what year you're going to be watching this video. But whatever time frame that you're doing it, it doesn't matter. You say that date, I'm making a commitment to me. Because I've let so many other forces determine, well, I guess I won't do it because, well, I guess I won't do it. Let me tell you something. No more excuses. No more excuses. You may have a reason, and that's okay sometimes. But let's not have excuses all the time about nothing, not about anything, because that's not what we're in the business of doing. We're in the business of making things happen. Yes, making things happen. And there you go. That's it. I hope I summed it all up. Let go of toxic people. Don't run behind businesses. What else? Don't beg people. Don't focus on familiar because you're global. It was so much. I was just sitting here thinking. I'm like, girl, we are no longer the hot mess express. God didn't call us for that. We're more than that. And it's time to walk into it. And stop saying things in the future. That's the last thing. Stop saying I'm going to be, and just when I speak it as it's already done. Now faith. That's what we got. We got now faith. I am. That's what we speak over here. I am just what I say I am. And what do you say that you are? What do you say? Stop speaking it in the future, though. Speak it in present tense, because it is already done. Speak it as such. And I'm done. It's almost 35 minutes, and I just want to pop in here and tell you them few things that I was feeling, because number one, I haven't really been live. I want to just remind you that the morning show is coming back. The awarenesses are coming back. The panels are coming back. The affirmations are coming back. We just coming back, baby. We coming back stronger this time. Matter of fact, my assistant has, she's getting together the virtual business event for Black Friday. And so if you want to participate, it is only $25, and it's going to run through Christmas. So you just got to make sure you have it in by Black Yeah, to get the Black Friday sale. I gotta make sure I'm telling it right. Should get on to me tomorrow. But yeah, just make sure that you have it in your request. Send it to conversationswithselena@gmail.com. That is Conversations with Selena, CELENA, at gmail.com. $25 to be part of the virtual business event for Black Friday, but it'll run through Christmas. So that is an amazing deal that she is working on, and we're excited about it. What else? She probably gonna tell me I forgot to say something, but wherever you're watching, please be sure to go and follow Conversations with Selena on all social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Amazon, Spotify, Apple. Just just go Google. Just go Google Conversation with Selena. And I'm sure she'll come up somewhere or another, and click like, click share. And I just want to say, whenever we're saying share, it doesn't necessarily mean share to your page. You can share in a text message. You can share the video in Messenger. You can click the link and share it with someone. So, I know people may not want anyone on their page because it won't look like their page anymore. So just be mindful whenever you're sharing that, hey, I don't have to share it to my page. I can share it individually to someone who you believe would benefit from it. So maybe someone that needs to make a commitment. Just copy the link and share it. I said a whole lot of stuff. I'm going to come back and shorten it up in little short clips, but this is how I was feeling tonight. Facebook loves to say what's on your mind, and I wanted to say just what was on my mind tonight, because I'm over people being ugly, being hateful, being manipulative, controlling. This boy, I wish I could flip that camera over there. You know what? He piles on mac and cheese. Right now it's spaghetti and cheese, but it is 2 o'clock in the morning, and he is piling it on over there. I ain't mad at him because he exercises every day, so he can eat whatever. Right now he can anyway. He better slow it down because he may not exercise forever. Anyway, y'all have an amazing night, morning. Let's see, tomorrow is Saturday. I'm not really sure. We have dinner with the Powells. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a wait. They got my car holding it hostage over there. I'm gonna keep my cool though. So, because I'm having to learn patience. Be patient. Everything happens for a reason. So try not to get all worked up and bent out of shape, because everything happens in its time. So y'all be good, and be encouraged. Encourage yourself. Don't give up. Don't quit. You're going to be so amazed if you just hold on, continue on, and make a commitment to be consistent. I love y'all so very much. Have an amazing night, and I will see you on the flip side. Go share a smile and spread some sunshine. Mwah.